Oh, I got a Charlie horse, man boob.
Welcome to Bennett's Hot Rod Garage. Yesterday, Bobby Matt.
My name's Matt. I was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. My stepdad owned a shop when I was a kid called Terry Toon. When I was 7 years old, he'd give me a socket set, tell me to go take parts off a car so he could resell them to customers. But that's how I got started. Been in love with it ever since. I met Jim through a buddy of mine named Mikey. Who owns a big truck repair company, and I was helping him out working on Jim's truck. I delivered it to him and I met him. Found out about the YouTube channel, so I checked it out, and one of the videos I watched, he said that he was looking to bring on a few guys. I immediately called him and gave me a job. What I love about working on cars, taking something that's really not that special and turning it into something real nice, you know, and not a lot of people can do it or have the patience to do it, and I like doing stuff that other people can't do, you know. My dream car would probably be, or dream truck, is any 50s model GMC or Chevy. Probably gonna be my favorite, but it's kind of a hard question. I love them all. All of the memories that I have working on cars are usually when things go bad. But one of them, me and my buddy Mikey was working in a real small garage with low ceilings, and we had a 3-wheeled engine horse with a brick under there. And we were pulling the engine out, got it halfway out, and the brick broke, or something happened. And it pinned my buddy Mikey's hand up against the roof rafter. And he was kind of stuck there for a while. We laughed at each other. Then I finally let him down when I felt like it. His wife came out and told him dinner was ready, so I figured that was long enough. We went in there and ate.
Completely assembled this car, aligned everything, made sure the fenders fit, made sure the hood gap was correct. And today, we had to take it all back apart again so we can punch holes, grind where we got to weld and so forth. Today, we're putting it all back together to final weld the firewall, torque boxes, floor supports, aprons, radiator support, and the floor in the car. Let's watch these guys do what they do. These pieces here, we also have new. We're going to replace these. We're just using the ones that were on the car as it was built to locate everything. Once we get everything located and tacked in, we'll buzz these off of here and put the new ones on it. This was all assembled yesterday, just with tech screws and clamps and whatnot. That's why it's going to go together easy today, because everything's already lined up. We've already got our pilot, and I'm just going to put it together and weld it up. After it was assembled, it was all pre-drilled for plug welds. We're going to have Matt go at it with the welder. Once we get everything together.
Get it out there.
Ow, I got a Charlie horse, man boob. Jim.
Yeah.
If you pull up on that floor pan right there at the edge of the... Is it fitting tight
right over here?
No, not yet. We gotta bring the. It needs to come.
Come, wait out. Twang.
Jim, you were going to say something over here a minute ago?
Yes, but I have no idea what I was going to say. I don't know, something about screwing and welding and doing stuff to the car.
Sweet. That's going to work.
Yeah.
That's going to work.
It'll come back.
That's good. That's good. That's gold, Jim.
Yeah. It's like Bobby said before, every single bit of this comes down to measurements. If you don't measure it before you take it apart and match those measurements, pre-fit everything, a lot of times people don't take into account that the car has to go together and come apart several times before you do this. Once you're done with it finally and you're satisfied, you laid the hood on it, your hood gaps are good, the fenders bolt up without elongating any holes or anything like that, because every time you're off on a measurement, it exponentially gets worse further on down the car. It might only be 1/8 of an inch here, but it's a foot back there. So everything's got to be precise. Otherwise, this car is going to go dog tracking down the road like every 72 Nova you've ever seen.
I put tech screws in here and here. We put it all, like Jim was saying, we put it all together yesterday. We go back and use the same holes. It's just like the pilot holes when you're doing hinges or taking hinges off a door or whatever. So we put the whole car together and we screwed it together with these tech screws. So when we go back today and screw everything together, we know it's in the exact same spot it was yesterday. And we'll put a few more screws in it. We got to put the front end, the other apron on, and the core support, line everything up before we weld anything. It needs to be kind of tight against it. If it ain't tight against it, it won't give you the correct.
You mean put the screws back in the floor pan?
Let's try to get these started first.
Need to go more.
I'm picking the color up.
Yeah, this needs to go down, or that needs to go up in the front.
Well, put them screws back in the floor.
All right.
That farthest one on this side. That light, I can't see nothing. That should help though. You try to pick up just a little bit. Now we need to put the ones back in the floor pan.
She's a little crooked. Do what you just did again.
seen that one of that Dodge truck that basically just flips over right where it's at?
Oh,
I've seen one. I've seen one. They took the rear end out of a Jeep, and the Jeep went right on the ground. Let's not do that. I can't afford an unwelder, so we just use that saw. It works.
what's an unwelder?
There's a hole, as long as you got that one in. Yeah, don't go through our holes. Yeah. Ow, God dang it.
You got to get it laid down to where there's no gaps, so he can do his plug welds. Probably in between each weld, there'll be a screw. That's how it'll probably end up. And then you go back, once you get your welds done, you go back where the screws were, pull screws out, weld all those holes up.
Anything we can't clamp while we're welding.
Yeah, if it can't be clamped, it gets screwed. Well, we're working on a little bit of drainage here. This building was never really drained off right, so we're digging some trenches, gonna put in some gravel and sand and lay some pipe. Well, that's one of the things you gotta deal with. You don't always get to do what you want to do, but I figure I'll use it while I got it, and we'll get some water trained to go where we want it to go instead of where it wants to go.
What I'm doing now is welding all the holes we drilled out, the spot welds. When we took it all apart, we got everything mocked up, make sure everything is square, and now she's ready to be permanently installed.
We'll go back and grind the welds down smooth. After he gets all the welds done, we'll go back and line them, grind them down to where they're smooth and you can't see them. As long as the holes are welded up, it's good to go, you know. That's the basic at-home welder, really.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a cheaper one, this is the good one to get.
So this is Dan the man, I guess, or Dan the cameraman. I'm not that arrogant. Went down and got me some, what are these called? Just
Welding goggles, grinding goggles?
welding goggles, machine sunglasses, I don't know what you want to call them, but I kind of dig them, man, so I'm ready to get right next to the welder here. I'm going to be right over Matt's shoulder.
You look like you're ready to go snowboarding.
I like snowboarding. I'm not real good at it. So, yeah, we're going to...
Snoopy.
Everyone's making fun of me. That's okay, because they're going to be laughing last when I'm the new, like, lead mechanic on my own show or something.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, because that's gonna happen.
All right, Jim, tell us what we're doing.
He's welded.
Excellent.
Cut and dry, pretty simple. Finally getting the Mustang back together, so it'll be solid. We can put it on a dolly, get it off the lift, because apparently Bobby's got some craziness going on this weekend. We're going to use a lift, so.
He'll be upset, yeah.
It's a long, lonely road, got to find my way back home. Well, hold on, I'm on my way.
Spark went up the nose.
Got a couple good ones.
It's been a long time coming, I sure do miss your kiss. It's a long, lonely road, got to find my way back home. Well, hold on, I'm on my way. I gotta go today.
Ow! Gosh.
You alright?
Yeah, I just hit my head on that.
Oh man. I think I'm a crackhead with age or
Oh, go for it. Tell me your story.
something. I had gotten sunburned sanding a truck for about 2 weeks in the sun.
What about Tress?
So you don't have skin cancer, right?
Nah, no skin cancer, no AIDS, none of that stuff.
And you're not a crackhead.
We're good. Yeah, no drugs.
I gotta go